Run and tell your mummy the streets go rap-a-pum-pum, rap-a-pum-pum, rap-a-pum-pum. Yeah, it's coming from the gully. It's coming from the city slums, city slums, city slums. Kumari has been my name from the beginning, and when I was in high school, I would be Indian princess in like the rap ciphers. So Sanskrit for that is Rajakumari. Right. So that means the daughter of the king, and so I felt like the king of kings, so it could be connected, you know, to the divine. And I also liked the idea that the first name was Raja, that it was king. Yeah. And that it was a man's name, and it would be able to, you wouldn't know who was going to show up. Right. And that I felt like was valuable in the beginning.
Right, to bring that surprise.
And like you have to understand, I'm coming from America where a lot of times when I'm expressing at the highest level, they like to say that, you know, there's not an interest for that. There's only less than 1% of the population in America is Indian, you know, and you're coming to a place where like 100% of the population is Indian, you know, so immediately there's a different understanding for the art. There's a different, you know, depth of knowledge. When I'm referencing a character like Meera, I don't have to tell the whole story. Yeah. You know, there's an inherent understanding of where I'm pulling from. So India has been such a wonderful place for me as an artist. You know, it's been a place where I've like really been able to open up, and it'll always be important to me.
Right, right. When it comes to music and kind of work that you have done also in Bollywood, right? I mean, I was just listening to that song from Judgmental Hai Kya, and that rap kind of, you know, spice it up like so interestingly. Would you mind performing it for me?
Oh, always talking money, only hit your chain. Tell me that you love me. I don't want that bling, baby. Bade baatein zyada kare na tu brag. I don't need that Gucci Armani wala tag. It was fun.
Yeah, another thing is, like, when I look at you, right, your appearance, you always put a bindi, you always put this bangles, right? Why this appearance, like, no matter what you're wearing, why do you always put a bindi and the bangles, like?
You know, I think growing up in America, my mom, even if she wore Western clothes, she always had a bindi. And so I think for me that always like represented like being connected to, you know, your culture and your roots. But for me, like as I grew, it kind of grew as an expression for me. Like wearing is a conscious decision to say like I'm seeing the world through my third eye today, you know, and I want to try to see things spiritually instead of, you know, what with hustle, the phenomenon was just people showing how important hip-hop is to the youth, and with the youth being like 64% of the population under 30, you know, hip-hop is going to be the voice of the whole nation. You know, that's just where it's going. So it's exciting to be here at a time where I can kind of, you know, influence and help. I think that's important, and I think with Bollywood, it's the most powerful like distributor of music if you think about it. So I think if you want to be an artist that has mass, you know, impact, then you should be working in Bollywood.
Right.
You know,